Oye babukeli emakhaya, once again asikhulume podcast ne-out yami namuhla la Simphiwe Radebe. He's a rapper, he's a songwriter if I'm not mistaken. He's busy with music and stuff. Wala Kanyamazane 1214. So namhla site kuye sitoqoqa naye about inspired to the album rap and stuff. So but before we talk about music and stuff, ufuna sitshele like ukukhula kwakhe, ukhulela la Kanyamazane. Ukhule kamuntu njani before agcine sekatholakala sekamuntu we-music. My brother.
Yes, sir.
How's it?
I am brilliant.
Sharp. Yeah. Mbani Simphiwe Radebe.
Alright. Sanibonani guys. Yeah, my name is Simphiwe Radebe. Artist name known as Shay International. Well, yeah, ngatala la Mbombela in 1993, and I think I stayed here until I was in grade 1.
Okay.
Then I moved out of Nelspruit, and I went to Polokwane. Then I just school my upbringing, just to understand where I'm from.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mtalelana, and then I moved to different places, different regions. Baba. La Kanyamazane is where my mom gave birth to me this side. Obviously, I was raised by my mom here. Then I went to Joburg, stayed in Polokwane, stayed in all these different places. Ngohamba kwesikolo ngikhulisa ubaba ngihlala nobaba uKhadebe. I grew up being a kid that just loves art.
Okay.
This thing started actually when I was very young. I used to like being his isolator, from the other kids. Most times, I used to draw things like Dragon Ball Z and Vegeta, Goku. Remember back in those days.
Yeah.
So then that's when I realized that I'm going to somehow, I think I was around grade 7 when the calling started actually.
Yeah.
So I started as pencil drawing artist, moved into charcoal drawing. From then it then evolved in grade 9 to grade 10. Now starting to study art. So ngilasesifundiswa khona about the mediums of art, from history, art, and getting into the different spheres, mediums of art, which now includes music, drawing, photography, So high school, that's where it started, beginning it as a career. I think I would say that because that's when I took the subject, the art, in grade 10. And then from there, I realized I actually don't like drawing. I like painting. Then after a year, I was like, oh no, I actually don't like painting. I like music, So ngakhula ke sihamba Soweto namakazi wami and stuff. We even though I used to ngihlala emasaba sometimes, but bengingane vele ezithandela ikasi mina vele yabona. Bengicela vele all the time ukuthi Thama ngithathe take me to kwagogo eDoxenville. So yeah, I used to go to sessions. I would Proverb, Pro Kid, ngimncane nje, Rotman nami ngibeke emahlombe, going to listen to these hip hop sessions, So the love of music actually, that's where I started developing more. Bengarate, bengapaki at all. I was just a music listener, just like everybody else in communities. And then I started listening deeper, Then I changed the style, it became rock, it's a way gospel, so and then I get art for some time because obviously, grade 11, grade 12, go back into focus on your studies. Then now I moved to Durban in the first day I'm in Durban, that's where I actually really fell in love with art, especially music. Okay, before I touch the music, remember that art is a calling. Sometimes how you don't know, you know what I mean? You just become inspired. How? So you just see yourself, and next thing now also I record, or you're singing or you're drawing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, in Durban I met I took a gap year after grade 12. That is where I actually met a lot of my artists, big name artists such as Bo, um, Pilani Lutuli, Wanda Bushe, Stenjwa Lituli. Those are big artists from coming from Edebe that now own their own galleries and stuff internationally. So I stayed with those guys, me photographer yabo. Ngibalanzelela amajita mabayisgela mina bengispana yabona. You know, I used to just chill in the streets, walk around the streets of Durban. Bangazi bengene yini bekenzakalani at that time, but bengilanzelela amajita yabona. There's a center, an art center called Bed Center where wonke ama-artists ahlangana khona. Because at Durban, in Joburg, that is where they practice more of this art lifestyle, of which is something we actually need to bring down in this Mbombela community, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
By Pila Lendolena, Bashala Kona, you find artists don't even want to go home anymore, you know what I mean? Bonge Baba settle into one space because that's where you grow. The more you stay among artists, the more you discover different talents and all of that is. So yeah, sorry to take long.
No problem.
I fell in love with then photography from there. I don't know why. Ngithatha ama-camera, njengoba ngisho ukuthi bengilandzela ama-artist, bengithatha tithombe tabo nama-exhibitions, and then I found myself into fashion design. Fashion design how? So figure that fashion design influence again.
Yeah.
Started making clothing. We started a brand called LPEC brand with Keta. You must check him out. The brand is called Keta, who is one of the big fashion artists as well in Etewe.
Okay.
Yeah. Then Keta savula shop yangibhayizisa yangihlula lento leyo, and then I moved from there. But the music, I started writing while I was in Durban. So bengithi noma ngespaning sometimes or ngihamba namajita, I used to just find myself writing, you know.
Yeah.
I'd write about maybe your t-shirt, your color, something like now you're wearing khaki denim, you know.
Yeah.
Khaki denim made out of certain fabrics. I don't know why. So yeah, and then that's how it started. Along the lines, I studied photography at Durban University of Technology. I was lucky, fortunate enough. According to a Vertigo clothing brand. Bought a degree, and I was a freelance stylist, fashion merchandiser, and I started selling amanye musicians while we were all selling clothes. And then the bank jail all the time, yo dude, you actually, you know, you can rap, and I was like, yeah, gents nango, gabon, must clean up in my back room, must be this cocaine part as a balloon,
Yeah.
stock room, na. So yeah, a lot of kids used to look up to me at that time, and I never understood why, because I was the youngest, you know. So yeah, this art thing, it come good, and I appreciate the opportunity that I'm having even to be with you right now. Now me, I'm nervous right now. I don't even know what to say. You know, there's so much. We can even write a book about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like kula malona akho hlangahlangane nawo ungena ngala uphuma ngala ungena ngala uphuma ngala it's a family thing like support abathini the support they give you the support that you need.
Well, you know, as an artist, especially now at my age,
Yeah.
I would say that most parents, especially us from the blacks
Yeah.
side, it's not easy for our parents to just discover and support our artistry.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I don't blame them. They were raised in communities where it's only for the white people, you know. Here's my child now wants to be drawing and selling drawings, you know, that kind of a thinking mentality. So most parents, I believe, from artists, don't just support their kids. It's only now, this new generation, that this is a culture that exists and there's nothing we can really do about it. You know, we are not so fortunate like the white race. The white people, sorry to put it like that, they discover the children's behavior or activities at a very early stage in life. you know what I mean, and then they support it. Semncane mawona lo mntwana ngathi uthanda piano or why am I jiving? Like, notice what's going on, and then they invest in that, and then they try to make sure lo mntwana tohamba angena esikoleni betinjalo, you know. But unfortunately, thina where we come from, especially thina labaningi, you know, emakhasi nani, we don't have rich parents that can, yo dad, I want to go to school to learn music. Uthini? Wena mina ngawudokotela, yabona. Of which I don't blame them, but I wish that from this generation to the upcoming generation that black parents can just open the eye a little bit and support, you know, the movement, the art. It's there, it exists, guys, and we can make a living out of it if we know how to package ourselves and support one another. But Njobu Kaza, so cool. It's a challenge. It's a challenge that we're having in our black societies. We actually don't. It's very few. Very mabatu artisti who are not hey, yabon, how much going metric and all of that. So it's quite a challenge. It's something we actually need to maybe start educating about earlier in schools. I'm now giving you your own project now, you know. So you can now start introducing the Ndolena Ekas. Yes, sir.
So okay, no, ngiyakuva lapho. So sebabona you're doing it. So what do they say?
Okay. So Itamalamin has always been supportive when it came to my art, fortunately enough.
Okay.
Because I believe now Yohatewe was an artist when he was growing up, you know. He used to go audition even in Sarafina. He was a dancer, he was a big dancer like Kanyamazane. Very even the girls when I hear of his history, I banzo. So but I guess because of life and not predicting where life takes us and responsibilities, you change, you're cooler, you go get a job and everything changes. But I had a very supportive father when it came to my art. It's just that I understand when I asked him, I said, yo dude, I want to go to school for this. And he wanted me to become something else, your accountant, your unfortunately. So sorry to my dad for not being able to do that. But I've seen my parents support me. Even my stepmom, or let me not say my stepmom, my mother, Noctula and I, she supported me as well, you know. I mean, it's a challenge, but it's because they see you struggle. And why long after when you want to drive a car, because sometimes your calling, it can happen with at a later life stage or early as fine. So I mean, I would say that I do. Even my dad still streams my music now online. Okay. He sings my songs. My whole family, they know my stuff, bro. But I wish I could have more support. But it's Dominicis and Z out of Manja way. Yes, sir.
So everything, the art and you focus on music. What makes you to focus on music? So you get everything no. Meaning I think I'll be good in music. Right? Man, else they say it's I would say I know. Man, you can rap and say I know, and then maybe in Jalanga. So what makes you good to know I know I can rap?
Okay. My main specialization, is being an art practitioner now at this stage, because I understand a lot of things about this art, right? I wouldn't want to say to you, Mitilana, only make music. No. I'm an audio visual specialist. Okay. So I understand that I'm an audio visual specialist, meaning I use audio and imagery. Okay. And visuals. Visuals is imagery and videography to communicate to the world. Okay. So that's what I do. Now, rapping for me is a special ability that allows you to in a different manner, like a writer. Okay. Which it enhances your thinking capacity, and it's because you can rhyme, you can play with words. That can assist you to khona band.
Yeah.
You know, you think that I'm so confident in khuluma now like this on camera, but I actually am a person who stays alone. Even all my friends can tell you I'm an Ibizan. One guy what do you call it? A person that yeah, cool.
I don't know, there's a word for it.
Yeah, there's a word for it. There's a word for it. So I use Kakuli photography in the music and videography to communicate. Hence why I shoot even my own music videos. If you go online, you'll see. Just search for Shay International. Most of my music videos are I combine even my own graphics. I do my own graphics. God gave me that ability, fortunately. I don't know where it's coming from, but I think it's because of the struggle of trying to expose yourself to the different arts. You're not right because it brings a lot of confusion, but somehow it also does enable you to connect to seal your product, your project.
Yeah.
So after that, you can rap.
Yeah.
The business partner yami fashion. I went to Joburg, and unfortunately we split not in a very nice manner, you know.
Sorry about that.
So I found in my music song I started feeling pain and I started isolating myself a lot, and that's where my father said, "Nigga, come back home," you know.
Yeah.
So when I was at home a lot, I remembered with, hey, Konje, there's this friend of mine, lo I'm photography, lo Bambiza Felix Mapoma. If you can search him, Felix Mapoma is one of the best photographers and artists now in Joburg. His rap name is Godflex, yeah. Now he's similar to a character, he's more into the visuals more than the music. But our music is good. It's just that I don't know what gets a hala. Maybe is it because maybe it's not the real calling, or maybe it's because of management, or is it because of packaging? I don't know. But they'll compare the works. So then I wrote my first project called Before the Shine. The first song I wrote, it was called Worked Hard. It's an R&B-ish type of trap melody, soft. You know, I go in hard, but at the same time it's soft. Lapo bengi ballet, like ubona something later in the future, but it sounds like it's happening now, but it's not now. It's in the future. So then I text my friend Felix Mapoma. I went to check up on him. I said, report. I'm in the south. That's the South Gate. And yo, dude. So what's happening? We linked up again. He's still busy with photography. I got back into photography, helping him, shooting his wedding, shooting his things. Now my project, work music, and then he sees I want him master just lapona. Flex has grown his music production. I didn't know that Flex is on that level, bro, you know. Then I asked him, can I please bring Sao get in my key? So I produced for a long time, bro.
But you already started writing something.
I think I'm already on the third track. And I keep playing these beats for him, and I played Worked Hard beats. It's by a homie from overseas called I forgot this nigga's name, bro. He's from overseas though. Very, 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 very big artist, produces for Borihan. I come on Facebook. Hey, Wang Shang, Brazilian, hey, bro, I can't afford this. You know, I think I still even owe that guy his balance. I still do, yeah, bro. So the track is called Work Hard. Worked Hard. If you can stream Worked Hard, it's available on all digital stores. It's a beautiful song. I flex. One day. Now we say 1 2 years. No, now things is much. Things happen. Then I found myself how nah, I didn't and the guy was excited, like, dude, what's that now? It's the song I've been telling you about, the money part. So then he discovered, oh, this kid has a lot of pain. So I realized that music came out of pain. And even back then when I was writing because I was writing out of pain. That's how I was actually communicating with myself.
Okay.
I was like, I wouldn't tell people my problems, I wouldn't tell anybody my problems, but I'd rather write it down.
Yeah.
That's why Nazuchi Coke Dope says, I don't speak a lot, I speak to the mic. Like, we speak to the microphone more than we speak to people.
Yeah.
We speak more with our art more than we speak to people. Let's talk more work, kind of a thing. So yeah, then I achieved Worked Hard. Beautiful song. From Worked Hard, I thanks to Samantha again.
I-mic awusayisaka.
Mike manje sengiyangena semfana noproducer lapha usafuna ukwati. Hey dude, no. Why you wanna click too much here now? I want, hey, I've heard now the sound now, you know, the gospel. It's called the gospel. Music is the gospel.
Yeah.
And then I got very excited, man. From there, played that track in my dad's car. My dad used to come and chill in the studio with me.
Yeah. My
first project, every time I used to come to the studio, come and chill with me in the studio, bro. You know, sometimes I was like, he said, you guys now want to be drinking? No drinking. I saw my car. Hey, it was like that, bro. Yeah. Then after I worked hard, I did a track called I'm a Panda. I'm a Panda talks about hustling. Yeah, which is a panda. One Kale Panda man, Manchester Kandale Ultra Male with some cheese on, you know? Yeah. So my music in terms of Fiza is Slung. I speak a lot of English. Unfortunately,
I can tell. I know.
Yeah, what?
Doesn't matter. Bonus TC. The newness TCs. Yeah.
Banja.
Yeah.
So yeah. After I'm a Panda, I decided no, I'm making an EP called Before the Shine. Yeah. The third track I did, I don't like it when I listen to it now because now I'm just saying coolly. I understood that I was now too angry. You know, the problem is words are very important and sensitive. Words are very important. You need to be careful about words. Hence why the Bible even states that you ungakhulumi just because you can just talk. Sensitivity of words. Magama ayakha and they destroy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. So the song was good, but I realized that I've touched on certain words that were not correct in the project. You know what I mean? But because me, I'm an artist now, saying you know, getting all excited in the mic, and I realized, nah, bro, that's too much. Then I made another track, then it became a 5-track EP. It's called Before the Shine, available online. That's my first project.
Okay. Before the Shine.
Yeah, okay. Then I ended ASB, lapho sengiyaproducera. I found a job after
yourself?
That. Yeah. Okay. I got a job at Bogart Man. Fortunately there, I was working for Mr. Eli.
Must watch your mode.
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. So yeah, then I became a music because now I found a job. And there's the same practice there. Flex, but second from the city Felix, more on engaging more with the camera work, you know.
Yeah.
So I went back to photography. Got myself a job as a photography administrator at Bogart Man. I was doing all their photography. I came there, the boss allowed me to come and install a studio. I installed a studio.
Okay.
A big fashion brand that didn't have a studio at that time, you know. I was lucky enough with that guy, he trusted me. Most of the people in Sebet I give respect to Umsebenzi.
Okay.
I'm a person who's very dedicated when it comes to the completion of Umsebenzi. Any kind of job, I put my heart into it. That's why I'm not a quick person learning that thing. I take time, I reflect.
Yeah.
I listen to the brief. I need to understand what you as an artist and what are you trying to achieve so that we can come to a common goal. So yeah, I became a photography administrator, from photography administrator ngazibona sengiyi-fashion editor. Ngaba i-fashion editor yakhona-ke. Yeah, I gave myself that title in that brand. Ngakhula music wangibiza futhi yaqala-ke sengicala sengiyabhayiza sesipane ngathi angisafocus back to music. And now the problem is I'm trying to now do it myself. And sengilalele kakhulu konesti nabo bani and certain artists from overseas sengiconfuse le ngqondo nami yabona. And I'm looking for a certain sound. Then I understand ukuthi how do I produce the sound, bro? Yabona. I'm frustrated kakhulu ke lento leyo. I was not producing what I wanted. The tracks were very good, you know, but not the level level. Yeah, it was too much.
You want more than that?
I wanted more. I wanted more. So me wanting more got me into a lot of trouble. Wanting more got me exposed to a lot of artists out there. Who are not okay, you know, like people will chow you alive, so you have to watch your back, be careful as an artist, know your boundaries. That's the first thing I want to teach an artist. Many artists have boundaries, know your limits, because they will eat you alive, they will manipulate you, they will use you. So rule number one, understand what the kind of arts that you want to make. Understand who you are. And don't be too hungry, because once they also identify that can be used to manipulate you. I don't know, but all I'm just saying is love your art, love yourself, protect yourself, know your boundaries. Especially with friendships, know when to cut off the line, because sometimes you end up totally mati, and then 10 years down the line, oh my God, I'm a photographer. We are one of those kind of things. John is a podcast now. This is the time where you must continue. You know what I mean? But if you want to expose yourself to certain individuals that will come out down the energy, then it's a problem.
Yeah, it is a huge one. So I understand. My point to this industry, because you know, you don't just figure out a puzzle, because sometimes you know you're gonna be good in music, good whatever you're doing. So we say there are people that will come and say, I want to say in the song. So that's the problem, because we're hungry. You understand? Because you see now we're doing the podcast with the phone. Like if you want sponsors, you don't see it going forward. So, but if you want to let a pass on yourself. So lo umuntu kuzafika destroy kulula, because already so powerful. So even now, as you say, indlala and all those things, you need to be careful of some of the things, because there are many people that they died. There are many people that have joined something that's not that, but they are good in music. But you can see them how they started that thing. I fun with this person man. No, you can see it, because you can also have callings, but you can see this one is no longer him or her. You understand? So we don't know what thing did they join, what thing they find, because if it's burning blind, but you can tell with no, this one is the same way original. So something like that, when you come along with it, feel something like that, could end on when if you want to see yourself bigger, like so and so. You need to come and sacrifice something like this, or you need to come to us. You understand, to put sign in some way, all those things.
I mean, I was out of certain things I came across. I've always been an underground sort of a person, because I'm cautious. I'm a very spiritual person. I'm cautious. I'm not
just like that.
But I mean, many have tried. They've done their parts. They have gotten their fair share of destroying me as well. You know. So big up to them, that those that they did. But in terms of the sacrifices kind of things, I've seen them, but I wouldn't want to go deep into that kind of stuff. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
People, if you go on YouTube, they speak about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Yes,
A lot.
So me, unfortunately, I'm a very spiritual person. I don't allow when I'm boundaries.
Yeah.
I don't allow. I do come across with individuals that try. They lack on certain things,
Yeah.
but because of knowing myself, I told myself I'd rather be poor and be free and liberated and enjoy what God has given me than looking for superpowers. That's why I decided to calm down and grow spiritually and relax and be myself. My music was never for fame. It sounds like that. It sounds too nice. Like, dude, why wins are love and but meaning I understand which no, that's not my main. Meaning I'm just an audiovisual specialist. Rapping is just what I do. It's what I like. And helping. I'm mainly I'm more into developing artists. That's why I call myself an art practitioner. And the art practitioner from insizwa lengisebenza naye uBabcwabe or Mr. Cwabe. He's also one of my favorite artists. He's groomed me in many ways that he wouldn't know. To rapper, Bambi's power like us. Everybody knows power. Speaking of mind. So even himself, he's a rapper now. Rapper. So like he out here, I'm frustrated. I'm gonna sacrifice and be his homie's graphic designer, because I liked him. I liked his spirit. So I worked for him, I think, for about like a year. Since Chile, in the same house where we at, bro. We've been here with Mr. Q like for a while, bro. He liked my music. He's always been listening to my music. But according to my boy, man, go the music game, especially the kind of music long ones I wanna of course we travel. So I decided to relax and just make music for myself and make music for those that wanna listen. If those that don't wanna listen, they don't wanna listen. It's okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I've never seen myself as this big artist. I've always seen myself as this nice underground Buddha. Lezo Caesar, other artists, maybe I've signed them. I've got 3 artists that I've signed. Actually, I've got a record label. I've got a record label, bro.
What's the name of it?
Content Designers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the brand is Content Designers. Our other brand is Kasi Plug.
Okay.
This is my product as well.
Okay.
So yeah, nobody should be designers, we fashion stylists, we sell chains, you see the gold. We live the culture, so I'm an artist level, Kitty Line, more Bright World. If you listen to, I've got a project that you released called Finally. Finally was produced LEKAZI KANYAMAZANE in my mom's garage.
Okay.
Finally, it's called Finally. Finally, a project that will blow up maybe in like 2030. Yeah, and people were thinking of doing. I don't do things for today. Okay. That's how I am. I don't. Yeah. Whatever I do for today is for the future. For the future. Yeah, to inspire other artists.
You wanna be like Tupac, by the way?
No.
That guy, ever since his music, he was talking about the future, like one of those days. Okay. If you listen to his music, it's like that. That guy, I think, like. He was a seer, if I'm not mistaken. If like Momla that guy, man, even Namanje, you can listen to the music, man. Yeah, life goes on.
Yeah, but in terms of being like Park, I am gifted in art-wise, but I don't want to be like Park, bro. It comes with a lot of danger.
Yeah, no, I understand. I'm not saying but if you say you're talking about you're doing something now, but you do it for the future. It was like that also.
He was like that for the future. That's why he got into those kind of spaces.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate, really. May soul rest in peace.
So, my artists now, bigger artists, like communicating, but you say you talk with another guy from state. If you say that guy,
big producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like my artist now labanye like engage or maybe over WhatsApp,
So
Instagram.
I've done some work for Brian Temba Lowe, is one of my friends.
Okay.
Ibula she's not my friend, he's a hot man. And I've also chilled with Moby Dixon, was also a close friend of mine. I used to do some of his artworks.
Who is that guy? Hey,
Still the Tuli,
yeah, Tuli.
Moby Dixon, those are the kind of artists that I am.
Yeah.
I want to be like that.
Yeah,
Like Okona,
yeah.
but like you
Yeah.
are.
But he was there after the scandal. Yali ntombazana zangaphinda abesemehlweni abantu wasaloba phansi wasaloba humble. But he was a humble guy, you can tell.
Moby Dixon has always been a humble guy, bro. Shout out to Moby. Moby Dixon.
Shout out to you.
Moby Dixon is the homie, bro. Online, so that is why I show. Even I don't find I say don't find cross about to ban. This kid I look up to, man. Now Tatak, Drip. Sex I want find out.
Now 25. Okay.
No, not 25. Number 25, all of those, I'm their fans also. I'm a big fan of all of them, these kids. But Lorna, man,
yeah, I'm mad, but I don't know him. Like I know the track, now with that something, and I know the track, but I don't know the guy.
Yeah. That nigga is one of the artists now that I. By the way, I travel Bobong Deleuze.
Okay.
Deleuze knows me very well.
You used to dance for them?
Yeah.
In their music videos?
Tippy toes.
Okay.
It's just that those days I was very young, so my father didn't like these things. When Tippy toes are the les, Nabobong fast, Labor shoot like Holy Family. I was their dancer. Yeah, I think that's one of the other things that got me into trouble because I don't know why. Come from nowhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know why. That's what I'm saying about the art. The art, especially the music sphere.
Yeah.
And being mainstream, it comes with a lot of challenges. So I decided with the I just want to be a normal guy, do my thing, do my photography. Now I've learned to even be writing my own scripts.
Producing your own stuff.
Producing my own stuff. You know, music I do it, and even now I'm working on a new EP. Very crazy. Very, very, very different feature. It sounds you don't hear the same thing over and over. That's a nice thing about me. Also, even when I want to like what has happened to put so I mix characters. Like I can sound like a KO, I can sound like Dalez, I can sound like Aries. That's how I work. I don't know. But it's because maybe I'm a fan of those guys and then I combine their characters. And then I create. But for me it's all about fun, man. It's just fun. Music for me is just
it's fun,
a tool that I use to have fun. To come back and be real. I want to talk bad, come shoot hard and a documentary, that's it's very draining, mental draining, so you need a breakthrough. So my breakthrough is music. That's where I hide. That's where I hide, bro. That's where I feel comfortable in being myself. And one thing I aspire now, then shower man, according to how I want to hear it. And but that decides to be hard on the music video because there's fame. Brought me a lot of people. And when people know too much about you and now you're a welcoming person, you become in trouble. So like he needs those fresh,
starting off fresh.
Lost everything from the top. And then
to where you are now.
But I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm grateful to be where I am. I've dodged a lot of accidents. Yes. Where literally seeing death upon my eyes, man. So I'm happy. I want. And sometimes back body, sometimes when I'm clubbing, you're not meant for that. So I forced the end on it. I want. So that's why I'm low key for myself. So I for them opportunities that wanna try and wanna sign, I don't do that. I just if people wanna partner with me, we can do partnership in terms of distribution or whatever. But no one's gonna sign me. That's not gonna happen. I want to be freelancer. I like shooting photography. I like documentaries now. Shout out to Bob Kwawe.
Shout out to you, Brockman.
Yeah, shout out to Brockman. You know. Yeah, so I see myself now just focusing on filmmaking and photography and continuing with teaching other children in the communities. We work with Abo Tirango, Abo Poiki Kumete, Bob Kwawe, Manja Kwawe Creations. So he's taught us to become ourselves, become men, and know the direct purpose. Because the main thing we realize is its purpose. When sometimes it's fine, up to manje and Shay, I mean, and then what now? But do I know my purpose? So yeah,
that's true.
I hope people enjoy my music. I hope they'll like my art. You can check me out, Super artist. My artist name is Shay International. So I use 2 different characters. Simpiwe, photographer, videographer. I'm a graphic designer. And then Shay International, I'm a rapper.
We're busy. I know, busy. No, I don't blame you. I know you're busy. It's nice to be busy sometimes with your own things, with your own stuff. They do officer good and uzame kutenda by all means. If as you say, it's so lucky, ukuthi impilo iqala ikuletheka kabusha, yabo. Yeah, it's so lucky because akwabuyanga wabhema ama-drugs, akubuyanga wenda ini, yabo lento leyo. Iqala isakabusha ukuthi you need to be careful of blah 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 because nyalo mawuqala njengoba sowuphusha uyathi usuphusha ngayiphi pace, you understand? Young into because you're starting it from scratch when I yourself. You understand? So it's so nice. So what kind of places did you want to go into what we see we to perform?
Yeah.
So you're also having your team?
Yeah, I've got 3 artists that I've signed on my record label. I have a record label, just that my boys have a fee low capacity, there's no rush, not rushing.
Yes.
So yeah, please go online, guys. Spotify or Amazon, YouTube's. Stream Umuti. Umuti represents Kanyamazane. I like this hood, man. I like this hood. I like the boys I've met in this hood. I'm happy to be where I am, actually, to be honest with you guys, and I hope we can get support. Natisisi College, Paramise, Ikasi, Bombela. I appreciate to be here in the space. I hope Nami Nzoleta a difference in Lampagatin because, as I said, my vision, my purpose is to enhance art, good community, introduce and especially to the upcoming generation. They must be exposed to the mediums where art, music, bazosebenza njani, photography sebenza njani, videography njani, yabona ukubhala. So yeah, sedlulile thina lapho ukuthi sifuna kuba ama celebrity now. That's right. We just want to uplift the community. So yeah, I hope that by the time my music video Umuti ngizobona kahle iKanyamazane, the beauty of this place. I hope I will document it to its full capacity. Please do, guys, support my boy here. I also have a podcast, by the way, which is called Finally On Podcast, but it's only stream. You can stream it online. If you just search Finally On Podcast, it talks about us. How did you make Umuti? Talking about Kanyamazane, talking about Bombela. There's a track called Bombela's Finest. So yeah, thank you so much, my nigga, for your time. I really appreciate this. I hope I can help you also package your podcast to the next level.
There's youth out there. They need people like you. Would say you have seen it and you take the decision right, as you say. My ancestors were help you. Not now, boy. buya phansi manje yabo. And now uphinza wathi humble futhi wena self wangafostela ukuthi hayi no I'm staying blah 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 yabo. So there are people that they are out there and people they want to shine so fast yabo. And you know, so to shine, but to shine fast, there are consequences on it. Yeah, there are consequences on it. So as the rango would say, like when let's open up something, like study anything as school man, let's talk, create group chat as young, yabo. Like school, like start education, yabo. And we always sitting Makawashi, sitting wherever we just pajamas and nuts. I wanna 2 girls and blah blah blah. Yeah, so let's do something. Let's talk first. Let's understand my problems with it first. Don't say song about something I learned from a school and because hey, Puma fast so
it's trouble.
A huge one.
It's trouble.
So no, I thank you a lot. Thank you a lot for your time. One day it was this cool manga music videos, so pumi, this cool manga albums, and all of those things about cinema artist they will share their stories. Yeah, thanks a lot, my brother.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Now let's take this podcast to the next level.
Yes, subscribe.
Thank you.
Thank you.